in short, I'm part of the customer base. My family, my friends, everyone is part of the customer base. So it's just ideas that we have. Sometimes it's also the franchisees give us great ideas. So there's not like a real system to it. It's just like, oh my God, this would be hilarious. And then once we can view both the flavor profile and the marketing behind it, it just seems to always come together. And there's also been a lot of flavors, for the French fry frozen yogurt that we launched, which was kind of all marketed towards playing on McDonald's, always having the broken McFlurry machines. Our big marketing campaign was sorry, our French fry machine is down. Because it's always their machine is broken. So we also thought about doing a pickle flavor. And after testing a bunch and trying to figure out where the marketing goes from there, we decided not to do it. So, for every flavor that we've launched, there's probably, multiple ones in the back burner that we've tried. We've even done the research on actually making the flavor happen. And it just didn't like hit home on the marketing, or like when we sort of tested it with friends and family, it just like, it wasn't there. They're like, I don't really get it. And whereas the ones that we've done have made a lot of sense and been really fun, and we're going to continue doing it. I mean, our sales growth has been phenomenal in months like when we launched French fry, or the Squid Games inspired flavor, or the Butterbeer out of Harry Potter. Our sales are up like 30-40% the week that we launched compared to prior years. So it really does make a difference. And when I came into this seat, this is kind of a funny anecdote. I haven't really told anyone, but I always thought that 16 Handles launched a new flavor every month on the 16th. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that was a thing. And so 16 Handles, before I had bought it, had stopped doing that. We barely ever launched flavors as a brand, but I had assumed that originally they had launched a new flavor every month on the 16th. So we set that as a main focus, that we're going to launch a new flavor every month on the 16th, which is a very difficult goal, especially as you're expanding across the country, building distribution, et cetera. But I just thought that was a core principle of 16 Handles. Turns out that was never a thing for 16 Handles, but we've now made it one. And our customers even come on the 16th expecting a new flavor. And it's great because we always have one, and they're always fun, and they're not just for the same audience every month. It's not always going after the money. There are flavors. We did a sour swirl, which was like a sour patch, which is a crazy thing to launch. Like a sour frozen yogurt is not something anybody asked for. Super popular with kids, really great flavor. And all that marketing was, targeted towards our young audience, because we do have a young audience. We get a lot of young families. So parents with, a few, the 3 and the 5-year-old and whatnot, who are coming to hang out for an hour and getting Froyo. And then you get the after school rush. We still totally get it. 3 o'clock after school, the store is flooded with kids. So we kind of focus the flavor launches to play to different audiences to continue to bring people in. In the earlier part of this year, we launched a mango lassi flavor, which was targeted towards that South Asian community more, where that's a very well known kind of drink in India and Pakistan. And it's great. And I had it when I was in India and Pakistan and Nepal. And so that's why in my head, I was like, this would be a cool flavor. And so we started to put it together and brought in real Alfonso mangoes and made it happen.